Alright guys, I'm going to show you guys real quick how to get these results, starting from something like this with a few Harbor Freight tools. So let's just go ahead and get started. First of all, we're going to start with a bucket, some soap. Doesn't really matter what kind of soap. I use Meguiar's Gold soap. Dish soap would work just fine. All you need is soapy, bubbly water so that your sandpaper could glide through the glass. So you're gonna want to get the glass wet. Don't go at it on a dry surface. I already cleaned my car, but if your car has been sitting outside, you might just want to wash the headlight before you start running your sandpaper through it. But now you're just gonna wet sand the headlight. Nothing too hard. You're just gonna lightly scrub it, and it would help if you prepped it with some tape so you protect your paint all around. But I've already done this for a while and my bumper's actually going to get repainted, so I'm just gonna be careful not to completely sand down my clear coat. But you just want to lightly sand, and you're going to be using either a 2500 grit or a 3000 grit, and you're going to see yellow liquid leaving the headlight. Mine isn't too crazy. I already did the other side, as you guys saw, so I know I don't have to go in too hard with the sandpaper. So just a light wet sand to get most of the oxidization off. Now I'm not putting any pressure. I'm just holding it flat, letting the sandpaper do the work, gliding it across the headlight. Now what you're gonna do is grab a microfiber towel and clean it off. So you're gonna dry it up with the microfiber towel, and as you can see, most of the oxidization is off, but you're gonna have a haze because of the sandpaper leaving scuff marks. So what you're gonna do now, if you're happy with the results, if you make it wet, it'll show you kind of what the end result's gonna look like. So if you're gonna know if you need to sand down more. So right here I could still see some oxidized area. I'm gonna keep sanding. It's kind of hard to reach in this corner, but I don't need it to be perfect. I'm just gonna hit it up a little bit more. That should be enough. Go ahead, wipe it down, and I'll let it dry up so you guys can see how hazy it looks. It's completely normal, don't worry about it. As you can see it drying up, it's starting to look foggy and hazy. Next, I'm gonna use my dual action polisher from from Harbor Freight. I put a Meguiar's pad, and I used I forgot what kind of pad this is, but I bought these two parts from Amazon. I don't like using the one that comes with Harbor Freight, so you guys could do your own research on what pads to use. I use a medium pad, which is orange, and a Meguiar's back plate, and then you could get this at Harbor Freight as well, the Meguiar's Ultimate Finish Polish. So I already used this earlier, so I don't have to use a lot on my pad. Just used a couple dots, and if it's a brand new pad, you might want to spray it to get some lubrication on there, and so polish doesn't go flying everywhere. You're gonna want to rub the compound first, the polish, before you start it, and then just go. as you can see, the haze is gone now. Go ahead, wipe off the polish, let it dry so you can see what areas you missed. And you're just gonna repeat. If there's an area that it's hazing up, just repeat with the polisher, and then it's all good to go. It's as easy as that. I'll see you guys on the next one.